So hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So I haven't given you a book review since a long time. So here I am and I'm giving you the review of all these books which I had read in the last few months. So first one is a rom-com. It is My Roommate is a Vampire by Jenna Levine. This is the book which has been recommended by one of my favorite booktubers actually. So yeah, I bought it on her recommendation, and by the title, you can say that it is a story about a vampire. So, let me tell you the plot. So, Cassie Greenberg is in search for a new apartment to live, and so she comes across an advertisement of a very nice apartment, and it is cheap, and so this apartment is being rented by Frederick. The name of the vampire is Frederick J. Fitzwilliam. So, she lives in that apartment, and now Frederick is her roommate. Okay, so, like various mysterious things are happening, and one day Cassie finds blood bags in her refrigerator, and she is shocked as hell, and you will see what happens. So it is not an intense book. It is a very cozy, comforting rom-com, and you can it also makes you laugh sometimes. So yeah, and it contains very cute, sweet messages. They write letters to each other, and it is officially written in the book in a beautiful handwriting. They write short notes, text, and everything is given in this book. And I love this book very very much. And yeah, it is a very cozy read. Something you if you want something comforting, so I really loved it, and I absolutely loved the cover, the color contrast, the pink, the color contrast between the pink and the purple. So I rate this book 4 stars, 4 out of 5 stars. Amazing. And Frederick is an underrated fictional man. He should be popular, more popular. He is a gentleman, an absolute gentleman. So next book is my favorite romance novel I have read so far. It is my absolute favorite, and it is a part of a series. It is second part of the Twisted series, The Twisted Games by Anna Huang. And let me tell you guys, Anna Huang has now become my favorite author, and it is just the second book I have read by her, and it is my favorite. And she is my favorite now. So this book gave me my fictional husband, fictional book husband, book boyfriend, anything you say. So it is a romance, a love story between a princess and a bodyguard. So a real princess and his bodyguard. So the princess name is Bridget von Ascherberg. In short, you can call Bridget, and the bodyguard is Rice Larson. And so let me tell you the plot. Plot is that Bridget's old bodyguard is being replaced by a new bodyguard, and Bridget does not like his new bodyguard. Okay, he's a bit firm, and he's a bit grumpy, but like she fell in love with her bodyguard, as you will see. And also there is one more plot going on. Bridget has now come in line to first in the line of the throne. Basically, her brother was there in the throne line, but now he has abdicated. He has been abdicated from the throne due to some reason you will see in the book. And now Bridget is first in line to the throne, and now she is going to become a queen, and now she has also fell in love with the bodyguard. So you will see what happens, and it is a very spicy book. I think it is more spicy than Twisted Love, the first book. And Anna Huang herself said that it is the second most spiciest book of hers. The first is Twisted Hate. And so yeah, I absolutely love this book. It has spice, it has plot twists, it has my favorite fictional man, like Rice Larson. He's a gentleman, and I liked him better than Alex Volkov. Like Alex Volkov is also very very good, but you know Rice Larson has topped my fictional men charts. So yeah, I absolutely love this book, and so I'm ready to marry Rice Larson. Okay, so he he is my favorite. Let me tell you, and this is a masterpiece, a gem, true royal book. So yeah, you must read this. I rated 5 out of 5 stars. And yeah, he can't have her, but he's taking her anyway. So the next book is the book which my friend gave it to me. I'm not having it here, so I borrowed it from my friend, and it is a sad book. It was my first sad book. The book name is She Was Only Mine by Abhinav Oja, and this is a book which made me cry 3 times. And the only book which made me cry was It Ends With Us now, but this is an official sad book and it made me cry 3 times. So here is the plot. Like Arav, the main character is Arav and the female is Swati. So Arav is a software engineer, and he has shifted to Delhi, and he visits a cafe for lunch and all, but he falls in love with the daughter of the owner of the cafe, like the owner's daughter of the cafe. So her name is Swati, and he is visiting this cafe daily to see Swati, and slowly they came close and they connect with each other. They fall in love, but something goes wrong, and it's absolutely heartbreaking. And it's my first, sad book, so I can't say it was a 5 star. Like it is a good book. Like it is a 4 star for me, and yeah, it made me cry, and something absolutely goes wrong at the end, and I felt bad for the main character, Arav. And so yeah, you should read this book on your own risk, and it's a nice book, and it is by an Indian author, and you will see what happens in the end. So the next book is again one of my favorite. It is also a book by an Indian author. It is a Desi setting, an arranged marriage trope, and it is Love Unarranged by N.M. Patel. This is also the book suggested by Anjali. You must suggested by her, and I absolutely love this book. I rate this book 5 out of 5 stars. So if you want, Desi setting, a beautiful arranged marriage, an Indian wedding, um, where the husband, the man is a gentleman, and a big, large Indian family, this is the book for you. Let me tell you the plot. So the male character's name is Akar Mishra, and the female is Kriti. Kriti Sharma. Akar and Kriti met through an arranged marriage. Like their parents arranged their marriage, but slowly they fell in love. And also, Akar's family is huge. Like he lives in a family of 14 people, and Kriti is a teacher and she comes from a nuclear family. So basically, there are some problems, from shifting to an Indian family with so many peoples. But Akar is a gentleman, and there comes some problems in their marriage life, and it is a spicy Indian Desi arranged marriage romance book. So I absolutely loved it. There is no, you know, no lack in spice in this book. So don't think that there is no spice. Like it is a spicy book. And so yeah, and Akar Mishra is a gentleman. Like he gifts her a bookshelf because he knows that her wife loves romance novels, and he also read a romance novel for her, and he stands against his family for her. So yeah, he's a gentleman. And in on every chapter there is an Indian song given at the top. So I really love this book. Again, 5 stars. 5 out of 5 stars. I loved it. So there is also one book which I read from library. It is a half memoir, half anthology. If you an anthology means like the some excerpts are taken from a book and it is given in a book. So that is anthology. The name of the book is Love Among the Bookshelves by Ruskin Bond. So yeah, it is the book by Ruskin Bond. It tells you about, all the stories that Ruskin Bond has read in his childhood, in his youth, in his adult life. It also tells you that how Ruskin Bond, come across, reading stories and novels, and how he loved reading. So basically, it's about his journey, and it also gives you various recommendations, of like many good classics or some masterpiece written in the back time, and it is suggested by Ruskin Bond. So it is an absolute delight to read it, and I got so many recommendations, and I absolutely love the book. And you should not rate a memoir, but it is a very very good book, so you must give it a try. Okay, so last book is my fault to read it, but it is, I appreciate that. So it is a dark romance, and it is my first dark romance, and it is the mother of dark romance. So I know you have guessed it already. It is Haunting Adeline by H.T. Carlton. So this is the book, which I was very curious to read. It is so famous. It is so famous. People talk about it so much, and like literally dark romance is represented by this book. So I read this uh, now finally, and I know that it's a duology, and I have just read the first book and it ends on a major cliffhanger, and I really want to read the second book now. But this book made me traumatized, at first, but till the end I loved this book, to be honest. See, Zaid Meadows is considered as a fictional man, but he is okay. He is good. He is protective. He is touch and you die type of man. He's a stalker, but okay. Let me tell you the plot first. Adeline is a girl. This is the name of the female character, and the name of the male character is Zaid Meadows. So basically, Adeline is an author, and she lives in a haunted house. That is on a cliff, surrounded by jungles and all. And basically, Zaid meets Adeline at a book signing event, and so he becomes obsessed with her. That is like love at first sight. So he starts stalking her, basically, and stalking means absolute dangerous stalking. Like he WhatsApps, he stands by her house all the time. He follows her and everything that is considered as dark and creepy. Yeah, there is warning given, so I already know what I'm reading. So yeah, basically that is thing. And so there is a scene where uh, a man touches her. He kills that hand of that man. Okay, so two of the scenes are there which I don't like about Zaid. That gun scene, I didn't like it at all. Didn't like. I hated Zaid at that scene. Like, how can he be considered a fictional man at that scene? But till the end, like, I fell in, I like him. And this is, it's not my fault that it is, kind of written in a manipulative way. Like basically you will hate the character, then again it does something that you will love him, again it does something that you will hate this character, again it does something that you will love him. So basically makes Zaid Meadows makes you push and pull towards himself. So this is the kind of book, and basically you will see what happens to Adeline and how slowly Adeline falls in love with him. And also there is a back plot going on, about something about Adeline's past and Adeline's family, and it ends on a major cliffhanger, and I am so excited to read the book. Like, if you read the first book, you will not be able to stop yourself from reading the second book. And I'm rating it 4 stars. Sorry. Like, I know it is not an ideal book, but I liked it. Like, it's a stalker obsession, like a stalker obsessive love. This book represents it. But the thing I don't like about Zaid, that he forces Adeline. Like, Adeline's consent is not there, and she says no, but he doesn't understand it. So that part I don't like about Zaid. And rest, I love it. His jealousy, his possessiveness, his obsession, his protectiveness, and his love for Adeline, and he's so loyal. And the irony is that he kills rapists, but he himself becomes one. So that is the irony. But I love this book actually. Like, I had a great time reading it. At first, you will be traumatized, and that scene had made me traumatized. But soon, yeah, so now I'm going to read the second book. So I rate this 4 stars out of 5, and I can understand why it is called a dark romance book. And my first dark romance experience was good and traumatizing at the same time, but I'm looking further for more. Okay, are the books which I read in the last few months, and I hope you will give them a try and you will love it, and you will love my review. And if you like this video, please like, comment your views about my reviews. What is your opinion on them? Share this video. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. We will meet soon in the next video. Bye bye.